Hey y'all, it's Christy from Teadoddles. I've been a little MIA on the videos, but I've been busy trying to get through to midterms for school. And today is Sunday, and next week, this coming week, is my spring break. So I'm super excited about that, and I decided to just do a spring break vlog. So there won't be a Teadoddles makers or a Teadoddles talks finishes. I'm just going to show you some along the week as I do the vlog and what I'm doing. And I hope to go ahead and get some tutorial videos out too. So you may see 2 videos in a day this week. We'll see how that goes. So I'm excited. I've been doing some stuff today. This weekend was just really busy for me. I had I went out Friday evening with one of my gal pals, and then Saturday I went and ate breakfast with my parents and spent the day with them, and then I was just exhausted Saturday, y'all. I am not used to staying up late at all, and it was a little late when I got in Friday evening, so yeah, it's just not something I'm used to. So but I've got a lot of fun things coming up this month, and a lot of plans coming on. So I'll do a vlog through Friday. I'll have to put Fridays out earlier because I'm leaving out Friday. Well, I'm not leaving out Friday. I'm getting my weekends confused. I've got a night out with my bestie Friday, and then and probably some other gal pals, and then Saturday is when I'm going to be gone overnight. I'm going to a beer fest in Warner Robins, I think it is. Yeah, with some friends, and we're staying overnight so I don't have to drive back. So I've got a busy weekend coming up. So the vlog will be through Friday. And I picked winners for the giveaway from my last Teadoddles Talks video I did last month. I've sent emails to all of y'all, so y'all be sure to check your emails if you entered. I had 3 giveaways for that one. I will be giving away something this week, so just keep watching the vlogs to see what it is. I also picked a winner for my Teadoddles Makers group for the challenge for February, and I posted the new challenge for March in there. And then in my Cozy Murder Mystery Cow group, I didn't have anybody make anything for that, but I think everybody's having a hard time getting started this year. So I posted a new one for March, and hopefully we can get it going, and a new book series to read. I'm doing that one a little different. I picked a book series that will last through June. So I picked a pattern that you can make over the next 4 months, and I also post a pattern that could be made in a month. So I'll post a small pattern each month, and then I shared the pattern that you can make over the 4 months if you want to. So you have a little bit of choice. You can do both if you want. I think I'm going to do both. So be sure to check those out. Those links are always down below for all my groups. And I also have, I need to contact the winner of the X's and O's heart scarf cow that I did. I've got to put the edging around mine still, but I will be contacting them. I think I only had 1 person enter it, so that'll be a pretty easy one. That's okay. Like I said, I think this year people are kind of getting a slow start in the year. Some lingering things from last year trying to stick around is what I feel like. So I do have a few things to share with y'all that I've been working on. Like I said, I'll be showing y'all in my daily vlogs, so you'll see a little bit each day of what I'm doing. Got a lot of plans for this week, so we'll see how far I get. I also was going to show y'all, I've shown the shirt before, but it's been a while. Yarn Chicken. My son designed this from a little sketch I gave him. They're available in my Teespring shop, or Spring as it's called now, I don't know, but it's actually down below this video. And this shirt, I've had this forever because I opened that a while back and I just forgot about it. I'm hoping to get some more designs in there. But this is Yarn Chicken, right? It's a little chicken. He's got him a scarf and a hat on. He's got yarn trailing behind him. He looks like a yarn ball. But yeah. So y'all go ahead and check. I've loved this shirt. It's like that shirt I showed y'all before in one of my Motivational Mondays videos where I was you can't say the words on it anymore because I've worn it so much. It's comfy like that. This is the poly blend shirt. So it is I believe it's a man's shirt, but most of the time when you get the women's cut from those places, they're snug, and I have middle stuff, and I have a butt, and they don't fit good for me. So I just get this. It's super comfy to wear. All right. Y'all, I need to re-dye my hair. I feel like I can see more grays in here when I'm moving around. Let's see. That's all right. So I'm going to show you today. I decided to do some painting. I've been putting things on my schedule. I've been looking at Facebook events and stuff, just fun things to go out and do. So I go out and meet people, do all those things. I've just gotten in that mood, and which is why I've been going out. Which I was going out before, but I wasn't really in the mood to meet people. I know that's weird. I was just going out with friends just to get out of the house. But now I'm more in the mood to meet people. So, yeah, that's what I'm doing. My son and I are going to go to an art exhibit. We have a local art alliance, and they have art exhibits each month, and they usually have a reception or whatever they call it, and you can go. That's when the most people go to see it. And I missed the one in February. They had the artist here to talk to, and I didn't get to go to that one. But my son and I have plans to go to this one this month. And like I said, I have those plans this weekend. And then next weekend I'll be away, but that's going with my friend to her daughter's BB tournament, which also requires an overnight stay. And then there's a fire ant festival at the end of the month. We have I'm sure everybody has festivals like that in their town, when it starts getting spring and summer. And it's definitely spring here, y'all. Pollen is out of control. Everything is yellow. I got to get me a new allergy medicine because it's just crazy. I've already cut my grass one time, and it's time to cut it again. And I got to pick up stuff out the yard before I can cut. I just cut the backyard last time because it gets fluffier faster than the front yard. And then I've got to pick up sticks and pine cones in the front yard before I can cut it. So I got to do all that this week too. Plus, I would like to start painting my house. So we'll see like I said, we'll see how far I get this week with all the stuff I got on my list. So I was talking about painting. I had signed up for a Facebook Live event where you could paint this picture, right? Well, I just said I was interested so I could remember it. It was a real cute painting of a bunny and flowers and butterflies, and but I realized it was 2.5 hours long, and I really didn't want to do that for 2.5 hours today. So I went back and found the one on YouTube because there was another one. Then I realized it was like at 2:00 on a Tuesday afternoon. I was at school, and I was like, oh, I can't do it. I was like, oh, but it's a YouTube video too, so I could go back and watch it. The other one you couldn't do that with, so maybe I'll do that one like that another day when I feel like painting for 2.5 hours. It was a pretty involved painting, I guess. So the one I did today was about feathers, and she actually did 5 feathers. I only did 3, but that's because I have no orange or yellow paint, and I really need some more blues. But I'm gonna show you what I did. These are the feathers I painted. I think they turned out pretty good. I need a brush. She had this brush. I can't remember what she was calling it, but it had little bristles that kind of stuck out past the end every so often, so it was easier to get the more feathery effect. I think they turned out pretty good for my first attempt. My peacock feather is odd colored because the blues I had were just not the good blues. I did like how this part turned out, so I've got to get me some. And plus, I realized some of my paint, even though I went through it a while back, is dry. Well, it's not dry, it's sticky. Like you could still wet it with water and use it, but that's just a pain. And like I said, I need some red, some oranges and yellows because I don't have those colors. I couldn't even make orange because I didn't have yellow. I did have red, but I like the way they turned out. The other two feathers had a lot of those other colors in it, so I just did these and I quit. I was excited. I think my turkey feather turned out the best. That's the one I think turned out the best. The other ones, they look all right, but in this picture, when you're looking at it here, they look really cool. But I think this one turned out the best. But I really enjoyed doing that. So I also decided to try my quilling kit today. Now, this is not something I foresee me ever doing again. I did finish the lady in the dress. So if you don't know what quilling is, it's where you basically wind up these little strips of paper. This is all circles, but you can make all kinds of different shapes with it. The kit I have has a little corkboard. You can shape it into it. But it's very tedious, and I didn't enjoy it that much. I was determined to finish this dress. I think it turned out okay, but I don't think I'll ever do this again in the foreseeable future. I tried to do the peacock, but I realized after I had started doing this that there was a teardrop kind of shape on the pegboard, and I probably should have done it a different way. So I was like, I'm just not gonna. Plus, it's kind of aggravating that the colors and stuff are on the back of what you're working on. That's annoying. But yeah, I'll probably. I don't know what I'm gonna do with that because I have a whole kit. See, it has all this paper in it, and it has all the supplies and tools. It just doesn't have glue in it. It has a fine thing for glue, but there's no actual glue in it. I had to use my own glue. It has little scissors and the pegboard. I'm not going to use it again, so I just thought it was cool looking. I had seen some quilling. Like I had seen some even more intricate things people had done. It looked really cool. It is still cool looking, but I don't think it's something for me. It's tedious, which is crazy because y'all have knit a whole sweater before, and that could be tedious to some people. It's just different, I guess. That's why I don't do those. I see people doing the with the little stones or the little bead things that you put on the picture. Diamond painting. I think that's what it's called. Yeah, no. They look really cool, but I just, no. I will put a big puzzle together, but that, I don't know, just tiny stuff like that. So I got this one done. I think it looks pretty cool, but not for me. Quilling is not for me, so if anybody wants the rest of this quilling kit, I'll just send it to you. It's not a giveaway or anything, but if somebody emails me about it, I'll send it to them. Whoever emails me first about it, I can send it to them because I don't want it. I'm not going to use it. All right, just a couple more things. I did the, what is it, that pot holder cow. They put the next one out. And I didn't realize till I started this that it was a test pattern, but you can use it as a coaster. So I just did the coaster one, and you can make a big pot holder like this. And I just did the knit picks. So this one wasn't as intricate as the last one I did, but I got that done. I have to catch up on the Moogly cow. I've done 2. I think they're on block 5. Haven't started that yet. So, but I did work on the Jimmy Beans monthly club that I'm doing. So this is the pattern. I think I showed you the yarn in my yarn haul video. It's pretty cool. It's just that it's worked up the length of the scarf. So it just takes a long time to get through the rows. But I like it. I like the texture on it. So I'm going to work on that. And I don't know if I'm going to keep this club. I got to see what they put out next month because I just don't know that it's worth the money for me. So we'll see. And then one other thing, I did wind up doing, what is it called? It's the crochet along, mystery crochet along from Expression Fiber Arts. And I can't remember what the name of it is. But I've done the 2. I think the 3rd one's about to come out. So this is what it's a mandala style thing. I really love it. This part was more fun than this part. This part just kind of repeated stuff and it got bigger as you went out. So, but I picked out, because it's DK weight yarn. And I had one skein that was actually from Expression Fiber Arts called Stratosphere. Sport weight, not DK weight. I'm sorry. Sport weight, number 2. So I dug all through my hand-dyed and it had very much sport weight, so I was trying to make it work. This is Luster Superwash Merino Tencel Sport. So I wanted to be sure to use this in it because it's actually from Expression Fiber Arts. But it is a little bit thinner than the other yarns that I picked, because these other yarns are, there's a little tag. These are Merino Alpaca Sport, and it was Cloudborne Fibers, which used to be, it was a Craftsy brand, I believe. And this one's a little thicker for us, but it's still sport weight. So I have magenta, which I use in the middle, and then I have this gray color. And then I also had this lighter pink. And I think they fit in really well together. But I have this other one, which I'll probably incorporate. I think this goes well too. This one, I don't know where the tag is. I thought I had the tag on it. This is a hand-dyed yarn I got from an Etsy shop, and I think it's OMG Yarns. It's when I was doing a monthly thing from testing out different Etsy, but I think this one goes well with it as well. See? Yeah. So, because it said you're supposed to have 12 colors, but I'm just going to alternate those colors. And if I run out of yarn, I have a whole bag of undyed sport weight of this. So if I need to, it's a cream color, but it's all natural. So I did get that, and I did like this. I like the way that it's pretty. So I'm looking forward to the next part of it. Although it's going to just keep getting bigger in a circle, and it's going to take longer and longer to go around. So that's the only thing I don't like about things going in a circle. Or like a granny square Afghan or something. You just get bigger and bigger. It just takes forever to get around. That's just me. Maybe it's not just me. I don't know. But, so those are some things I've been working on. I've been working on other things. I have some other things sewn, but I'll wait to show y'all tomorrow after I see what else I work on tomorrow. I haven't gotten to sew my clothes that I wanted to sew yet. So hopefully I'll get to do that. And hopefully I'll get some more bags in the shop and things in the shop. So that's got a lot to do this week, y'all, but that's okay. I'm looking forward to it. Maybe it's because it's almost spring. Well, it's spring here, whether the calendar says it is or not. Just get that renewal kind of energy, right, from everything renewing around you. So you can hear my nose is sounding a little stuff. It's from the pollen. It's from the pollen. It's heinous. All right. Y'all be sure to check out all the groups and all the fun stuff going on. And I will see y'all again tomorrow. So happy making, and I hope y'all have a great week.